Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and I do everything cash budgeting on my channel. We normally do cash budgeting videos every week. So budget is usually on Thursday, which is today. That's what you'll be seeing. And then I do a cash stuffing on Saturdays, and then Tuesdays I upload as well, and that video is usually a various topic. This week actually was my income from being a full-time YouTuber and a full-time Etsy shop owner. So I will link that video up here in the cards for you to watch. And spoiler alert, it was my biggest month to date being a small business owner. So I was absolutely thrilled. I'm expecting to be busy going into the fourth quarter and I just couldn't be more pleased. So I am ready for it. But today we are going to be going over the budget, and it's going to be a little bit different of a budget. As you would have known, my husband was off work for a week because he was unable to walk, and I was really concerned on how the budget would look and what adjustments we needed to do. However, he is doing much better. He is mobile once again. He is back to work, and he is actually back to doing his side hustle job as well. So, however, this payday reflects the 1 week that he wasn't at work, and it really is a big change. I know he's going to retire in December, and we will make adjustments accordingly then. But you get used to having a paycheck, right? We all do. That was a big thing when I became a full-time YouTuber and I quit my job. It was really hard not to get a paycheck every payday because it was security. It was what I knew. It's what's the norm, right? However, in hindsight, I am making probably double, if not triple, the amount of money that I was making at my physical job, working 32 hours a week. And that's even when I take off my own taxes. Yes. So let's get into the numbers and the budget for this week. You may notice, you guys, I am once again using my planner. I am on to the second book. I use the Easy Cash Budget Weekly Planner. I get mine off of Amazon. I always have it linked below. And I am still using it. I didn't think I was going to be using it as much as I have been because I did buy the Mom Budget Planner. But you guys, I am so used to this, and it literally has all of my needs, and I just like the layout. So I find myself using this even more so than the Budget Moms. Even for the calendar, I honestly don't use it as much as I thought, which is horrible. So I haven't been using that just in case I do change my mind. I don't want to mess up a bunch of sheets, and just in case I decide to switch over to that. But I'm still liking this budget planner, you guys. It is excellent for beginners, and like I said, I've just gotten used to it, so that is what we are using. All right, October 4th, we are working with $612. Wah, wah, wah. So it is a huge reflection of Jimmy being off. This is, I think, 4 days of work because Jimmy also has booked off all Fridays until he retires because he does have that side hustle job, which in turn he makes more money doing that than his physical job. So we are dealing with $612 this pay. And we are going to go over my sinking funds. Like I had mentioned many times before, we do not pay our bills from our paychecks. So if you are new here, I will link a video up in the cards for you to watch on why we don't pay our bills on a weekly basis, and we do have a guaranteed income that covers all of our bills. We pay just sinking funds and sinking fund categories with my paycheck and with my husband's paycheck. And then we have a guaranteed income that happens at the beginning of the month, and that pays all of our bills, our mortgage, our cell bill, our utility bill, all of those things. So if you are new here, I highly encourage you to watch that video that I did link up in the cards. All right, so we are going through all of our sinking funds. Like I mentioned, everybody's sinking funds will look different. This is ours, and we are being kind of conservative because, like, if you would have seen my video on Tuesday, I am kind of gearing towards saving a lot more because Jimmy is retiring. And although we do have that guaranteed income, I definitely want to have a nice savings built up as well. So we are just going to be working with mainly what we need to stuff in our sinking funds and not really going overboard. So medical is getting $10. Now I am covered 80% of my prescriptions. I only have to pay for 20%, and I'm only on one medication. So that's what this is covered. Jimmy is of course covered 100% because he is a military veteran, and we are in Canada, so we don't pay for any of our doctor's visits or blood work or any of that. I just mainly pay for prescriptions, and also when I get my teeth cleaned, like when I go to the dentist, I do have to pay 20% as well. So that is what my medical category is for. Costco, I don't know. We have been cutting down because my youngest daughter, who normally lives at home and goes to college, she is actually dog sitting now and house sitting until December. So she is not home, which really cuts back on our groceries. So I'm only adding $20 this week for Costco. Renos, I have talked about before. We are kind of cutting back on that as well because we probably won't be able to do any of our renovations until 2024. Yes, because my husband is getting his back surgery in January of 2023. This is his third spinal surgery, and we won't be doing any renovations during the whole year. We don't plan on it. That's going to be a year of recovery. And he is working at another job, a side hustle job where he works evenings and weekends. He is, painting, he is doing flooring and doing all of those renos at different houses right now. So our house, there's not much left, honestly, but it kind of gets put on the back burner, which I'm totally okay with. It gives us time to really save up. Beauty is getting its $20 for the week. Birthdays, I am adding $20. Travel is getting $20. Now, travel is to go and visit our kids, or if they do come home and we give them like, 20, 50 bucks for gas, that's what this travel category is for. Pets is $30. Date night is getting $15. Holidays, which include like Halloween or Valentine's Day or any little thing, is getting $2. Support small is getting $5. Hunting, which we are still saving for. We're still unsure if we are going to be going in November because we are so busy. I am flat out busy with my Etsy, and Jimmy, like I had said, is doing that side hustle job, and he is busy every day. So we're not sure if we're going to be going hunting ourselves. My husband does butcher for other people, and because he's not a certified butcher, we do take a portion of the meat that we get to keep. And honestly, we still have a lot of meat. We hunt elk and deer, so we still have a lot of venison in our freezer. So we're kind of unsure about that, but I definitely will keep you guys posted. Our anniversary is getting $30. Janet, which is myself, I am going to be putting $20 into my personal envelope. Taxes, this is to get our taxes prepared, which is getting $20. We rarely have to pay into taxes. We actually have a lot of tax breaks just between Jimmy and I, so we rarely have to pay into taxes. Car maintenance is getting $10, and car registration is getting $20. So that total is $342. So we have $270 remaining. I am skipping gas for this week because I actually have a full tank of gas, well, close to full, so I'm not going to include that this week. But in groceries, we have $50. Eating out and spending and personal is kind of like all in this genre, and that is going to be getting $20. And then Jimmy always gets $200 out of his own paycheck. So every payday for Jimmy, he gets $200, and that is it. So he gets $400 a month, and that is his spending money for gas for his truck. He vapes, so that's for vape juice or anything else that he needs. And if he wants to eat out or he wants a coffee or what have you, that is his spending money that is taken out of here. And it works really, really well for us. Everybody's budget is different. So that totals $270. So that pretty much equals zero. We are working towards that zero base balance. I am skipping the savings challenges this week. I did have some money left over, I'll put it in on Saturday's video, but I actually did like a TikTok on it, so I've already done that. But I will include it on Saturday's video because I usually unstuff my cash wallet, and then that leftover money I put towards a cash savings challenge, which I did. However, I've already done that, so All right, and then quickly, we are just going to go over the denominations. So this is another reason why I like this. I just like the setup of this workbook, if you want to call it. Highly recommend getting it. I love it. So we are just figuring out our denominations. So you put the categories on the left-hand side, and then however much money you need is the denominations that you would need to get from the bank. So medical, I need $10, so obviously I need 110. Costco, I need 120. Renos is 220s. Beauty is 120. Birthday is a 20. A lot of 20s. Travel is $20. Pets is 30, so I need a 10 and a 5. Date night is 15, so a 10 and a 5. Holidays, I have a toonie off to the side in my little dish. Support small is $5. Hunting is $60, so I need 3 20s. Anniversary is a 10 and a 20. Janet and taxes are one $20 bill. Car maintenance is a 10 and car registration is 120. And then down below, you can see I have it figured out for groceries, eating out, and Jimmy. So I always double check all of my math to make sure that it adds up to the amount that I have over here with my cash envelopes as well as my sinking funds. So this does match out, so we are good to go, and then we will need to go to the bank to get these cash denominations, and that's what I'll be stuffing in Saturday's video. All right, so it just goes to show you that you can make a budget and stick to it on any sort of income. I know that our situation is different. I totally understand that, but everybody's budget is different. Let that be known. There is nobody household-wise that their budget is exactly the same. Everybody makes different money. Everybody spends their money differently. So I just want to let you know that a budget is very, very important no matter how much you make or anything like that. So we will be cutting down, like I had mentioned in Tuesday's video, we are cutting down on kind of really boosting up our sinking funds. We are just putting the necessities towards those sinking funds and literally saving all of the rest. That is just the point where we are in our lives. I am 45, Jimmy is 55. You know what I mean? So everybody is also different ages as well too. But for us, you know, we are kind of gearing towards retirement. I'm pretty sure like I'll still be doing YouTube. I have a main YouTube channel and this channel and my Etsy. I will be doing this over the course of the next probably 4 to 5 years. Jimmy, like I said, will be getting surgery next year. So that is going to be kind of like a write-off for him. And then who knows what he will be doing. He's very, very talented, and he literally can do anything. Like Jimmy is the man of the house that does the sewing, the ironing, he sweeps and mops the floors, you know, he'll do the dishes before he goes to work. Like, he is a Mr. Mom, and he learned a lot of those tasks by being in the military for 20 years. So he always needs to keep busy, and if it's just kind of taking care of the house while I'm working, or whether he joins me and helps me do some of my Etsy orders or my YouTube or anything like that, you never know what will happen, but that will be decided once year 2024 comes along, because like I said, next year is just going to be recovery 100% for Jimmy. So that is this week's budget, you guys. Please make sure that you tune in on Saturday. I will be cash stuffing everything that you've seen here. I will be cash stuffing that into my binder. So thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure that you like this video, that you're subscribed. It really, really does help my channel grow. I appreciate it so much, and we will see you guys on Saturday.